I'm Lauren.
And I'm Emily. And we're Midwest Besties.
Or maybe they'll be together, because I honestly think that the best woman for West is someone who's not gonna check him on anything, and that's totally Amanda. She's very mute. She's gonna be that weak figure that he needs, and he can always be the star in the relationship. So I actually think maybe it could work. That's your wife. She's not my wife.
She's not my wife.
That's your wife. She's not my wife.
That line became instant canon, instant Bravo canon.
Instant dad baseball cap hat.
Oh,
tagline.
100%. The memification of this reunion we're already locked and loaded.
Yikes. Okay, so obviously we are talking about Summer House.
Part 1 of the season 10 reunion, which we knew was going to be insane. Mm-hmm. The anticipation for this has been unlike anything. And it started off so strong. Guns blazing.
With Lindsay in her confessional, I'm assuming for In the City.
Yes. And
Kyle coming in and them kind of looking at Amanda and West's joint statement.
Kyle saying, you should probably
written by
check your
GPT.
phone.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then everybody calling each other. I
loved it.
Seen this since the first Chloe cheating scandal.
Yep.
When Keeping Up with the Kardashians was redefining what it was to be a reality show.
Yeah.
We do forget that because it's such trash now.
It's so bad, and they're not relevant anymore.
Good years of reality TV.
They did.
And this is what it's reminding me of, but even better.
Even better. I loved that Jesse immediately called Lindsay. And he was just immediately like, dude, what the fuck? And then she pulled in Mia. Then Carl calls Kyle. They have the two phones together. It's like a conference call on steroids. It was crazy.
And whatever, maybe this was planned. Maybe this was set out, but
I don't know.
The way that the other cast members are clearly putting on such a united front, that the betrayal of what they have done has gone so far past Sierra and Kyle and more towards we are supposed to be on a show together and we have to get along and we have to trust each other.
And we're real friends.
Yeah. And you betrayed our trust. You betrayed our fucking bag.
Yeah. You betrayed our friendship.
Yep.
You, as Sierra said, destroyed the equilibrium of everything in the house.
Yeah.
And I do want to say, that is where this scandal is so different from Scandival, because we didn't know about Tom and Raquel until we knew. And then it was immediately confirmed. This was months of rumors and lying. Amanda and West were lying to all of these people. So the betrayal is Carl's pissed. Jesse's pissed. Kyle's obviously pissed. Mia, all of them are upset, and it's not just on Sierra's behalf. They're also upset because they were fucking lied to. Every single one of them had suspicions, or they were talking, or they were this is weird.
They were gaslit by.
They were all gaslit.
Because, and I think Bailey said it perfectly, where she's we were all dragged into this.
Yes.
That you guys made this all of our problems.
Yes.
The internet dragged every single one of us in it.
Yes.
I couldn't walk down the fucking street without someone attacking me about this.
Yeah. And so that brings us into this entire reunion. It started off so well. The editors really fucking did their big one with this.
Excellent.
Just the tension of it. So Andy typically goes in and kind of chats with every person at the beginning, before they're sitting down, and kind of checks in while they're in their dressing room. So he did that. And West and Amanda were West even says, he's I feel zen.
Yeah, he feels zen because of all of the benzos he's on.
Amanda,
allegedly.
I saw a meme that was I need Amanda's prescription and prescription strength so that I can never take it. Because that is a level of high that I have yet to see, of just affectless. Like she's sitting there and like the lights are fucking on, but nobody's home.
And then also like this, I'm going to come in hot.
This crazy, like when she told Sierra to fuck off, the gasp, I gasped. Like, and then Sierra like really went after her.
Friends with Wes?
No, not friends with Wes. Off.
Shut up, Amanda. You don't want to cross this bridge with me. You really don't. I don't see your man sticking up for you now, huh?
I just don't think this is a good move for Amanda.
It's not.
Like,
it's crazy. There's zero remorse.
She just physically doesn't know how to be the bad guy.
No.
Like, she has spent her entire life being the victim.
Yeah.
Both, I mean, and she like owned that. But like you can tell like when she cannot physically be held accountable.
No.
And that is where her and Kyle are compatible.
Yeah.
Because there is no accountability on both sides.
I don't know, though, because Kyle, like, after every episode of Poor Behavior, he has been posting, like, I know that this behavior was reprehensible and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, he's going to say those things, but he's not going to, like, put it into words. Like, he's not going to, like, put it into action.
Yeah. It's crazy. So I do want to talk about, the reunion starts off really hot. And it was pretty much like they immediately got into it. And Sierra whips out her phone and starts reading the text because Andy's like, we get into the timeline of it all. And Andy's like, when did you first have suspicions? And Sierra was like locked and loaded and said January 17th. Because she looked at her phone to text Amanda to hang out with her and could see her location that she was at West's apartment. And then Amanda didn't respond. And then it was kind of like a back and forth. But Amanda sent her a text like when these rumors first dropped that like I think was sociopathic. Like
correct.
Where she was just like, it feels so crazy that I even have to say this. Like people are being so psycho, but like it does go without saying West and I are just friends. Like and Sierra was even like, well, it just feels like there's a lot of veracity to these rumors for nothing to be happening. And Amanda's like, everything I'm doing is under a microscope. People are being psychos. And Sierra's like, okay, so like just for clarity, because I don't feel like you're being clear, you've never held hands under your table, you've never kissed, you've never had sex. And she's like, correct. So like people who are saying, because I've seen this take already and I knew I would see this take, that Sierra went too hard or was too harsh, Judd, you're wrong. You're wrong. Because I'm so sorry. Like, if somebody lied to me, somebody who was one of my good close friends lied to me repeatedly, like in such a way, like that is such a betrayal. It's not just that she had feelings for West. It's not just that she acted on her feelings for West. It's that she fucking lied to her and gaslit her for months. And now is totally diminishing it and acting like, oh, you've never been in a situation like this, and like, oh, this is everyone's acting like it's the worst thing and it was all very PG. Like, be so fucking for real.
And I understand wanting to recreate the narrative to lessen the blow of this affair, hookup, whatever. But to say that you guys hooked up, and then one thing that was like so gross, it's like, so you like put out that statement and then fucked?
I was sick over it. Like I was sick.
Like you decided after you blew up your lives to then have sex?
I'm super turned on. Everybody hates us right now. Like let's finally consummate the relationship.
I mean, for one thing,
stop lying. I mean, Jesse was like, stop lying.
Can
you stop lying?
I don't understand.
Nobody believes them.
It's just, that is worse than the truth.
I completely agree. And their credibility is totally shot. So they're sitting there like weirdly acknowledging in a really defensive way. Like when Sierra was saying, like reading those texts, and Amanda goes, and I lied. I 100% lied. But like in such a way that's like, yeah, I'm going to own it. But like in this like aggressive manner.
So aggressive.
Like I don't understand how somebody can be so zoned out, but also like so defensive and aggressive at the same time.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's the lorazepam cocktail.
You had Emily was like, this reunion was sponsored by lorazepam. I mean, absolutely. Like, it was an ad for beta blockers.
I just think she does not believe that what she has done anything wrong.
No, I mean, that's becoming very obvious.
And like, it's clear she didn't want to be there. It's clear.
Which, of course.
We'll talk about, like, I don't think she wants to be in the city. We can talk about that later. Mm-hmm. Like, like, I hate saying this, but it's like, this is who she is without Kyle. And who she is without Kyle is
aimless,
not a full person.
Yeah, a shell of a person. I mean, it's just, it was pretty crazy. So there's a ton to talk about. So we got to talk about, I think Carl, I was kind of surprised. Like, Carl kind of came in hot.
He did.
He was upset. I mean, he was a mess. Like, we knew.
Totally.
But like, he really was like not having it. And like, we have only really seen, and I think part of this too, and Carl had addressed this, of like, his issues with Kyle over the summer, which were on full display, like some of that stemmed from from Kyle's relationship with Amanda and the decisions that he was making. And so then when Carl saw, like, when everything played out, Carl was like, well, I feel like a fucking idiot. So it was like, I was defending you and I was going to bat for you, Amanda, and you turn around and do something like this. And because we've really only seen like them be very supportive of one another.
I mean, if we listen to some of our first podcasts talking about Summer House and how we like Amanda stands talking about how cool she is, talking about how like we love her laid back style, and now now
I'm just like, oh, she's just skinny and has big boobs,
and she actually dresses like a homeless person.
She's got to stop wearing the long baggy jean shorts. Like, I know you're real ass thin, but they still look bad.
Her hair alone, that is depression hair.
It's not good. It's very thin. It's not looking good.
She needs
a lot. Anyway, so Carl's kind of coming in hot, and he's immediately, so they kind of get into the statement, and he's immediately like, well, you should have said Sierra and Wes's name. Like, you did, or I'm sorry, you should have said Sierra and Kyle's name. And they're like super defensive about that. It's just interesting how Amanda, like, you know, the whole, like, we're going to set intentions, and Amanda's like, well, I want to be accountable and I want to apologize to Sierra and to Kyle, but it's like, you don't, like, your energy is bad. Like, you don't fucking care. Like, your intention is to minimize everything that you've done and to like slink away from accountability.
Oh no, her intention was to apologize, but she wanted everybody to be really nice to her.
Yeah. And that ain't going to happen.
And
honey.
When she wasn't met with that, it was instantly like, well, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, and not like fuck off. That's a direct quote of what she said.
Yeah. There was a really great moment with Bailey and Ben that I have to talk about, because
this is such a good season. I really hope
that
we actually get to talk about the season.
Yes. And I really hope that Bailey locks in a second season. I love that girl.
Levi and Bailey's matching colors.
I know, they're such little cuties.
I love them so much.
I would love to see Levi back and to have her get some like camera time.
I feel like if they listen to fans, if
they will come back.
They will put Levi on our screens again.
Like, I think
we want
so.
more Levi. Justice for Levi.
But basically we see it was really wild because Ben kind of came in hot with her and was like, yeah, I was really offended by what Bailey said about Amanda. And like, what's crazy to me is I was like, have they all watched the season? Because Amanda says that he did in fact want to fuck her in Italy. It's crazy that like, never came up.
No one touched that because Amanda was, I guess, already still like getting eviscerated.
Yeah, she just didn't say
that
anything.
We just like couldn't even get into the small part of the fact that she said repeatedly that Ben wanted to have sex with her.
Yeah.
And that Ben hit on her, and there are text chains.
Yes.
There are group chats about this.
That was so weird.
That literally the next episode, why didn't someone bring this up? Like, literally the next episode, Jesse makes an exact joke about wanting to have sex with Amanda, and everybody laughs.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He is not a good reality star.
No, I don't think he's going to be asked back for another season.
Good.
Because
he needs to be a one hit.
Yeah, and like weirdo Sabrina. Like, it's not good. But when Bailey called him a jackass, I like screamed. It was so funny. I love her so much.
I love how she was like so polite, so graceful. And then he was like, this is how I'm going to play it. And she's like, okay, this bitch, is this how you're going to play it? Because I was holding back because of you.
Yeah. She matched the energy.
In bed.
What's the problem with that?
We film in July. Bailey, you were completely turned off when Ben raised his voice, but when Carl lost his cool later in the season, you were attracted to him.
Want to make out with him?
Because, yes, I did. Because he wasn't yelling at me, a woman, you jackass.
We don't need to talk about his dick pic, do we?
I did think it was a weird, like everything that they planned. Like, one thing, hire a PR person. Like, hire a crisis PR person.
Get a crisis PR person.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
And the way he was like, my shtick, I guess, is going to be that I'm pretending to find out about these dick pics.
That was weird.
Right before the cameras go on?
Like, on the reunion stage.
Like, did he think that was going to, like...
I don't know. Bring some
thing,
levity.
It was like, everyone already saw them, honey. Yeah. They already talked about them in the green room.
It was so funny when they were talking about it in the green room. Oh, my God. I was dying.
It really was. So, in all of that green room footage... was like, oh, they talk like just like us.
Yeah, like they're like stars. They're just like us.
Our parasocial relationship. We have so much in common.
I know. But it was funny because Carl immediately goes, yeah, we've already seen them. And because he's like, they're going around Missouri. And it's like, do you know how the internet works? It doesn't just stay in one state. Like, maybe.
A pony isn't galloping to the Midwest with your flaccid dick pic.
As Missourians, we can confirm that we have the internet here, okay?
We can confirm that Lauren's sister saw them before Carl did.
She totally did. And then Amanda has the audacity to lean over and she goes, that's weird. I've never gotten any. Like, cracking a joke. They're crazy. Like, they're on Jupiter. They're on another fucking planet.
I will never understand, and I can sum it up very quickly, of like, are you in love or are you fuck buddies? Because it's like the way they're going so hard. Did you see the rumor that they're like, they went out of the country?
Oh, no, they're out of the country. They're in Rome. They have been spotted. There's pictures floating around. Like,
okay, so they want paparazzi to find them.
They flew like rats leaving a sinking ship. They were like, oh, the reunion's going to air. They were spotted like flying out to going to Rome. And there's like a photo of them. It's so dark. They're like in Rome at a restaurant and they're both on their phones. And it's like, this is what you fucking blew up your life for?
They are, I mean,
woof.
Like, they're such fucking losers.
Yeah, they're such fucking losers. So Lindsay had some good reads, as we knew she would. Like, she called out West and was like, let me ask you something, like, what's more significant, an emotional connection or a sexual connection? And he says an emotional connection, even though, like, probably it's sexual for him because he's disgusting.
Has a sex addiction.
And he has a sex addiction. And she's like, okay, thank you. Like, basically just like saying, because he tried to sit there and say, like, I pulled back from you, Sierra. And Sierra's like, I slept over at your place. Like, they were still kissing in the fall. Like, they were like hanging out. She had sleepovers. They were sending flirty texts and they were kissing. I'm like, that's not a friend. I do not kiss my friends on the mouth.
I don't like spoon and kiss.
What are you talking about?
That's like more intimate than like fucking and leaving.
I know. And I think that was Lindsay's point. Exactly. It's like you had a strong emotional connection, but you're trying to downplay it because you didn't have sex. And it's like, it's just crazy.
I think he was trying to like, well, those are the parameters that Sierra set. Those are the parameters that she set. And that is Sierra. Like, that is
she's not like totally blameless in all of this.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you knew you were going over there and that he was never going to be able to give, you truly knew he was never going to be able to give you, but you wanted to live in this like fantasy of like him wanting to get back together with you.
I know.
And again, hard to watch, and that's on her. And
that doesn't excuse what Amanda and him have done.
And I'm not sitting here being like, and she needs to own that. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Like, she is the wronged party in all of this.
Yes.
And like, Ariana Madix sat there and told Raquel to go fuck herself with a fucking cheese grater, end quote. And everybody clapped and cheered and thought it was the best thing that they had ever fucking heard and seen in their entire life.
It's racism. It's like people don't like an angry black woman yelling at a skinny white lady.
Exactly. Who is like not totally fighting back. Is just kind of sitting there and like, for 85% of it, just kind of like taking it, rolling her eyes, scoffing.
That's not taking it.
I know.
It reminds me so much of yelling at a teenager. Both of them.
Yeah. Yes. Totally. You're so right. It's just like, you don't get it, Mom.
Yeah, like, okay, so you never did anything bad in your whole life.
I know. And just like, oh, so I'm supposed to be celibate? It's like, stop intentionally missing the point. Like, are you smart or are you fucking stupid?
She is stupid.
They're so stupid. Okay, so there was something floating around that I want to pull up that was on the internet. So somebody, hold on, I saved it in our post so that I could pull it up. Wes noticed a few weekends into the summer that Amanda was looking like the victim of a horrible marriage. He realizes she may come out of this season with the fame and opportunity akin to Ariana Madix. He then decides to lean into looking like a supportive friend and hero for Amanda, so he can weasel his way into capitalizing on her after-season success. New network of opportunities unlocked. You cannot convince me otherwise. Kyle responds to this and says, of all the theories, this is what I believe. Just look back and did a rewatch of my street interview of 4-1. I discussed the very concept and refer to him trying to be a knight in shining armor and saying that what women want to hear in part 3 of Adam Glenn's video on TikTok.
Oh my God, Kyle.
I know, he's so funny.
Go touch grass, Kyle.
He hitched his wagon to Amanda, and as someone referred to it on Reddit, white knighted too far. Lindsay responds and says, and bingo was his name-o.
I love these guys so much.
I love how in the comments they are. I think it's so funny, and I totally would co-sign that theory.
I would co-sign it. I do not believe West is that smart.
My sister kind of feels the same way. Like last night we watched the reunion together, and she was like, I just don't think that West is that manipulative.
No.
I don't know.
I think he wants people to think he's that manipulative because that would make him a better villain. I just don't think he's got that kind of like Sandoval evil star quality.
But see, I would say West is more evil than Sandoval.
He is.
I don't think Sandoval was thinking about anything when he was fucking Raquel other than like, I just want to like fuck Raquel. Like, I do feel like West is more performative and is obsessed with the audience and like what the audience thinks of him, because that was what like killed him the most. And even Paige said like at that first reunion, she's like, you know, these Lindsay and Carl had the worst year of their life, and you're in the group chat saying like, this is so amazing, everybody loves this season, it's the best season yet. Like, he is very in the comments, he's very like,
you're like, totally, no, you're like, I'm starting to agree with you. What? Okay, because you made me just think of something of, oh, fuck, what did you
I just think he tries to come off like he's a silly, cute, goofy guy. And I think that like maybe he is those things, but I also think like he is very in tune with what the audience wants to see, which is why his behavior towards Sierra has been what it was this entire season.
Okay, I'm like doing a total like 180 now because what I found out about Amanda this season is how much what we say about her on the internet affects her behavior.
Yeah.
And she makes serious decisions on her life based on what the internet is saying. Like, she literally said that out loud in like, I think the first episode of the season. Like, I don't know if these are my thoughts or the internet's thoughts.
Right. And that would be really hard.
I think that they were friends, but like we were, I mean, and when I say we, not me, but the internet was like the dynamic duo. I love how they're besties. I love these two together. I love how supportive he's being.
Yeah.
This is the man you, it's like we were like ever shipping them.
Not at all. I think we did like
love
seeing
them together.
Yeah. And we did like seeing a man stand up for a woman to another man, because that's a rarity.
But we didn't want you guys to start fucking in secret.
No, they're fucking disgusting. They're idiots. I mean, I think it's true. Like, he white knighted too close to the sun. I really think that's exactly what happened. And I just think that like Wes probably doesn't meet a woman he doesn't want to fuck, or that he's not going to develop feelings for. He's overly familiar, overly touchy with everybody. Like, look how he was behaving with Bailey. Like, it's just who he is, and women just like fall for him.
Yeah.
He just has that like je ne sais quoi.
He does.
It's unfortunate, but it's the truth.
100%.
So I just thought that was interesting. We can't not talk about KJ, because our sweet angel, I'm so glad he is, first of all, like doing better. I think that it was amazing that he chose to share like what he had gone through, because I think it can help other people not feel so alone.
How old is he?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. He's young.
I am nervous about him. I'm always nervous.
Just with his mental health.
Yes. When someone who has poor mental health is on reality TV, just simply because it is a mental, it's a mental marathon to be on these shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, not saying I'm not glad.
He's 28.
Okay, 28's older. I thought he was like 24.
But he is still, I mean, he's still young. And he just got diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which is a really big deal. And it can be hard.
I'm scared for him.
Yeah, it can be, it's, hard to manage. There's a lot that goes into that. But it sounds like he's doing all the right things.
Yeah.
And he has a really good support system. And it sounds like Mia and Sierra were so there for him. He was hospitalized at one point. And they were there every single day. So, like, their connection is extremely strong. I do also really quickly, speaking of Mia, she had a really great, because she is now single. She and her, like, weird boyfriend broke up.
Good.
Which, like, praise be. And Andy was like, well, what are you looking for? Are you looking for casual? Are you looking for a serious relationship? And she's like, I'm not looking for anything. I think it's really unhealthy to jump from one serious relationship to the next. I mean... Our queen, as Amanda just sat there looking like a fucking schmuck.
I mean, the way they just keep cutting to Amanda looking like a schmuck. I will say I really appreciated Lindsay kind of always directing things back to West.
She is doing that.
Because Amanda is getting eviscerated.
She's getting annihilated. And like, West just sat there.
I just don't want West to have to get to sit there quietly and then like make jokes when like the conversation isn't about them.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I want them to do, like, because seeing Amanda just like stoned faced, like she's like on trial, also is weird. It's just weird. It's just weird.
The whole thing is crazy. We did not get a preview for part 2. I'm sure it will drop in the coming days. I know they did a to be continued.
I will say, watching Kyle was rough. Watching Kyle, it was struggling.
Immediately emotional. I mean, I felt insane. Like, I felt like I wanted to cry. Like, it felt so intense. It felt so emotional, so loaded. And Kyle was like almost in tears immediately.
And you can tell he automatically started like defending her or talking for her.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know how you could stop doing that. Mm-hmm. And when, the quote that we put in the beginning of this, where she just like clocked Amanda's ass.
And she didn't, she's right.
Oh,
and
100% right. That's why it was so hurtful.
Of all the things that were said to Amanda, that was the thing that got her to break. And then that's when she started tearing up and started crying, because it was the most truthful. Like, she just read her to filth.
Yeah.
And you know what? She fucking deserved to hear that. Like, Amanda is, and I like we've said this in our last episode, I think, like, she is extremely codependent. She is extremely insecure. She is seeking external validation only. And it's like, you need to take a fucking step back. Like, this is crazy. You aren't, even though like you're acting like it, you're not divorced yet. Like, you need to get divorced and like figure out what went wrong.
I talked to a lawyer, and Kyle talked to a lawyer.
I've attained counsel.
And then she was like, okay, correct. So
okay, thanks. So you just confirmed you're actually still married.
And I think because Kyle, we contain multitudes, I think it can't go without saying that, like, Amanda is also a product of being in a relationship with Kyle for 10 years. Like, you don't be with someone, and I know Kyle's great, but he is also a very dangerous narcissist. And like, being with someone that long, you don't come out unscathed. So like this like meek person, I feel like that's why it affected him so much, because it's like, this is the product of your making in a way.
Yeah. And like, I mean, what Sierra said can be it's applied to her relationship, to Kyle and Amanda's relationship.
Totally.
And it's true. Like, she didn't check Kyle. When she would try to, it didn't really matter.
I mean, justice for Hannah Berger, which no,
I still think she was a nightmare in her season.
You can maybe talk to Amanda like that, but you can't talk to me.
She was right. That was the most correct thing she's ever said. But like, when she went insane and was like, "Don't talk about my family. Oh my God. Don't talk about my dad."
My man yells at me.
When she called Kyle the man, like, okay. And I think we see this in the next. I think we'll see it in part 2. But there is a point. Okay, so I think this is a point where we get a walk off from Amanda, where she says, "I just need a break," and they're like, "Go after her, Wes." Like, bullying him. And I don't think he does. He just sits there. And then and Kyle and Lindsay talked about this on Watch What Happens Live, and Kyle said, like, it got so bad that I was like, should I go after her?
Oh,
like,
of course.
I don't know what to do. Like, I would normally be the one to go after her. And so I do think it's just really hard for him to just sit there and let her be annihilated this way. But you know what? Like, she's got to stand on her own 2 feet, and she's an adult. She has agency and she has autonomy, and we're all responsible for our own actions at the end of the day.
Correct.
So we're sit and seated for part 2. We're just like, I can't.
Do we want to go into the city from there?
Yeah. I have not watched episode 2 yet. I just watched episode 1. What are your initial thoughts?
So I was nervous because, I'm not a big The Valley person. And when I didn't know what to expect within the city.
Right.
I thought it was just going to be about Kyle and Amanda and Lindsay. So when I saw this massive cast, I wasn't sure how I was going to think. I was pleasantly surprised. I was going to love the city as a character.
Of course.
New York in the fall is my favorite place to fictionally be.
Totally.
And I'm really liking a lot of the people.
Yeah.
So like if I could do like a round robin, like Gavin, I love his vibe.
And Gavin's the one who like wears the hat.
Yes.
I
he's
love
the restaurateur. Or Gavin?
Garrett or Gavin, whatever. He and Lindsay are like buds.
Oh my God, I love his
it.
vibe. And I just love like a little catty guy.
I just love he's like in the mix.
I love a little like straight gay best friend vibe.
Totally.
And I hate Kenny.
And now he's the one whose girlfriend just moved here.
Yes.
I hate that man.
I call her Wario Carly Kloss. Or Warly Was.
How did he get her?
Because she's a fucking idiot. You can tell.
Because he is
Sorry.
not. I do not find him attractive.
I do like. So she in the second episode,
and she's like hot.
She comes out like she's gonna be a good reality star.
Oh, I think so for sure. I mean, anybody who's crazy enough to move across the country for their
be on a reality show,
like be on a reality show, like yeah, let's go. But I hate him.
Love Georgina.
I like her too.
She reminds me of like the mom friend you make.
Yeah.
Like where she is so wackadoodle time.
Yes.
Like with her Botox and
I love it.
Like she says the most outlandish things. It's reminding me a lot more of a Housewives than it is
totally
a Valley.
Agree with that.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. And that's probably like the setting too, and that these people are actually successful. Whereas like the Valley, they're
losers.
all just like
I know
clawing to like buy $1 million house. Like, you know what I mean?
Like the Valley is like, get me out of there. I don't want to be here. Like in the city, it's like, oh, I want to be at that bar.
Yeah,
I want to be at that
the
cocktail
bars look
party.
great.
Yeah,
the parties look fun.
I want to be walking in
their
the
apartments
streets.
are all nice.
Yes.
They're like very established.
Okay, we do see Amanda and Kyle's apartment a lot in the second episode.
Okay, I do think we have to like issue a formal apology to Kyle.
Kyle, we are sorry.
Dear Kyle.
It was really overwhelming to be in that apartment.
The shower full of her shit.
The shower full of her shit.
Just the piles.
And piles of clothes.
I was so unwell. Like, what is happening?
Like, can you imagine living in that filth and then like having people being like, quit being mean to her?
Because
honestly,
there's no way to, as Kyle said, and we like ridiculed him, but like there's no way to clean. You can't clean an apartment that's in that state. Like
No.
it can't be clean.
No.
It was crazy.
I mean, I'm assuming you can hire someone to like fold clothes. Like, it's not like the Kardashians ever like fold their clothes.
Right.
They have
they're
like
not Kardashian. They don't have Kardashian level wealth. Like Kyle's like going to declare bankruptcy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You just think that they would hire an assistant to like fold these clothes and put them in a closet.
I don't think they really have like the closet space for it, but like nobody in New York does. They all have like fucking storage units in like their building basements, or they have storage. Like,
I mean, that is what I'm finding is that Amanda's incapable of doing any of that.
I know. Yes, 100. It's like she's been infantilized so much. Like she infantilizes herself. It's crazy. It was rough to see.
It was so rough to see. Who else do I love or like? What is it? Andrea needs to put the needle down.
Yeah. What is he doing?
His face is waxy.
He's fine.
Waxy.
Like, stop. Let it breathe a little bit, honey.
And I think his wife is a bore. She's not
Lexi,
giving me much.
Yeah.
I
I know people love Andrea. I'm not neutral on him.
Same.
I'm not like, oh my God, he's so great. Like, I'm like, okay, sure. Like,
he was a great friend in Summer House.
That's how I feel. I'm like, I don't feel like he's gonna like bring it.
The Kyle and Amanda of it all is a little bit like fast forward because we just know what's gonna happen.
The raincoat comment was very funny.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
That was so funny. I do think it is so delusional to be like, I'm moving out to save this marriage. And it's just like, I get it. And I'm sure maybe that has worked for some people.
I get also not making a rash decision, but like if you are moving out, you're getting a divorce. It's not like you're going to get a divorce, but you're never going to live together again. Because I do believe that people who like live in different places like have successful marriages.
Sure.
But not this. Kyle and Amanda are not those people.
Well, they're not. Yeah, this decision isn't like, oh, you got this amazing job opportunity. We're going to be bi-coastal for like 2 years. This is like, our marriage has gotten so bad that I need to like rent my own apartment for a month.
It's also just like, oh my, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, it's also just when you hear Amanda like say this plan, which is not a bad plan, of like, I want to date you again. I want you to take initiative. I want to see each other. The way Kyle's eyes glaze over, the way that there is a physical white thought bubble that goes in his head that is saying, I'm not going to do any of that.
I don't want to do that.
You really see, because I think he keeps saying, I feel like you have one foot out the door. I feel like you have one foot out the door. I feel like you have both feet out the door. He's talking about himself. Mm-hmm. I think after this summer, like going in, I'm really seeing Kyle, this idea that Kyle has given up.
Yeah. I think too, like, it's just for me as a married person, like I've been with my husband, we've been married for almost 9 years. Like we've been together for much longer than that. Like, and you much longer than us too. Like you have crossed the theoretical Rubicon. Like we're not going to date again. Like I'm not going to do that. That's like, it's just, you can't.
It's like very much the Arrested Development. Like people are stupid enough to think it'll work from them, but maybe it'll work for us.
Right, exactly, and it's just not gonna work.
And this all leads to what this show is about, which is fucking Lindsay Hubbard.
Oh, we love Mother Hubbard.
We love Mother Hubbard, and she shines. I will say, obviously, Lindsay has always been a superstar of Summer House. Mm-hmm. But I will say, like, after like season like 3, 4, like she really got like dimmed, I would say.
And she had bad seasons where like I did not like her.
No.
And I was like anti-Lindsay. I mean, honestly, like Carl dumping her and her getting pregnant was the best thing that's ever happened to her.
I like, one thing, I barely watched the season with her and Carl together because I was
it's so
brother and sister kissing.
It's so icky.
It's so unnatural.
And her hair is so long. I hate it.
I know. I didn't think I would be happy to see the bob back, but
no, I love her bob because she put in extensions for Watch What Happens Live, and I was
terrible.
Like, cut them out.
There's
something like where it makes her look like trashy, or something.
I don't think when she had like the blonde because she had that pregnancy hair.
It wasn't
that
as
long,
bad.
darker hair. I thought it looked really, really good.
Yeah, but I love the OG Lindsay bob.
I was a little nervous that Gemma was like gonna be on camera, but now I'm like, no, she's so cute. Put her on camera.
She's so cute. And
give me a fucking live stream.
This is the only thing she can
like
be on.
Her mean mugging people.
Oh my god,
she's a star.
I am so excited we got to see Gemma.
I'm so excited.
So cute.
I like internet. Don't make this weird.
And like I know, and I understand like being a mom, and you're like, my baby's so cute. Like people should see this.
I just love because we do not get a lot of this in our culture. Like moms being like, I have the best fucking baby in the world.
I know. She's like, I love my
baby. She's the best baby.
Yeah.
Like, she is so wonderful. I think sometimes, like, the wine mommy culture,
totally.
which I completely subscribe to. I'm a millennial mom. You can't, like, it's just who I am. It's in my DNA. Like, it's like, my kid's so stupid. Oh, my kid's a terror. Like, my kid's, it's like living with a psychopath. It's like, no, also, like, you love your baby and you think everything your baby does is, like, the greatest fucking thing in the world.
They're perfect angels.
But we, like, can't do that because we're afraid, like, we'll get judged.
Yeah.
Lindsay's blowing that out of the water.
I know. She's doing great. We also have immediate conflict with Lindsay and Danielle, which like, God, Danielle. Like, first of all,
I just have like tuned out every time she's on my screen.
And her weird fucking boyfriend, who's still married. And I know they've got an explanation. I don't fucking care.
He's already living with her, by the way.
Yeah, like he moved from Ireland or something, or Scotland, some fucking where. And it's just like, what the fuck ever? Like, I don't care. And she's like, and then the whole Lindsay's just like, she said awful things about me, like in her confessionals. Like, she came at me, and I just like don't want that energy in my life. And I'm like, yeah, like, you're actually totally right. Like, there's really nothing to resolve here.
No. And just Danielle acting being like, I just don't know why we're not friends anymore. It's like, because you
were a bitch.
Talk shit on her in the confessionals at every chance that you got.
Yeah, you weren't a good friend to her.
Something she never has been. She's never been happy for Lindsay. She always loved when Lindsay's in chaos. The only time she became her friend is when like Lindsay and Carl fell apart. And I get like Danielle's the only one that can say like, well, I mean, Carl's my boyfriend first. Like, Carl is my ex. And Lindsay just like glosses that over. And she does.
But here's the thing is that Danielle was not on season 1 of Summer House. No. Danielle and Lindsay were not friends. Like, Carl and Lindsay met before Lindsay and Danielle met. So, like, so there is no claim there. I don't subscribe to that at all. Like, I don't think girl code applies, like, in any way whatsoever.
Okay, I'll go get myself.
I just think that's a common thing that I hear. And I'm like, if we travel back in time, because not everybody, is much of a loser as I am and like remembers this shit. So that's why I have a podcast.
But yeah, I think those are all my in the city. I'm liking it way more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So we will continue to kind of like recap and give our thoughts here. Okay, to switch to something totally different, but still on our TV. How are you liking Off Campus?
It's crack cocaine.
It's so good.
I'm on episode 6, and I can't
believe you haven't finished it yet.
No, I like physically have to stop because it's my laundry folding show. So it's like, this is what's going to motivate me to do my laundry.
Yeah, you're stronger than me.
No, girl, I watched like, for one thing, they're like 50-minute long episodes.
I know. I was like staying up late and like yawn. I was like, I have to go to bed.
I just like sat on the couch like a sloth. It's so good. The acting is so good, so cute. The music's so good.
The music is so good.
So the main character, the main guy, Garrett, I was like, where do I know him from? I know him from something like that I loved. And he was from the Saved by the Bell reboot.
Yes.
That was on Peacock that I just loved so much. And like one day it'll go on Netflix and everyone will be obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to see him.
Like getting his moment.
Yes.
Getting his flowers.
Yes.
Yeah. I love him. He's so charismatic.
Oh, he is so cute.
All of his interviews. He's from Chicago. He just threw out the first pitch for the White Sox.
Oh,
He's
I love that.
cute.
It was the White Sox.
Well, he's a White Sox fan.
Oh my God, I love him. He's so cute.
He's not a Cubs fan.
I this is why I love him. Cute. I just got like
I love his curly hair. My sister's obsessed with him. I love all the actors, and I love seeing like their press has been very cute. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I already started rewatching it, which like I rewatch shows, but it'll be like years in between.
Yeah.
And I've never done that. I'm really where I just am like immediately like I'm just gonna go ahead and rewatch this.
Obsessed with it.
And I'm considering re-downloading the books and reading them again.
It did make me want to read the books.
Yeah, I might get hate for this, but like I don't think the books are as good as the show.
Ooh, fascinating.
Because they're just like smut. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the show was like a warm hug. Like, I loved the college setting. I loved them like at Malone's. Like, it's just so cute.
It's very cute.
And I just feel like you're getting the sense, like, so you're at that point where like, how do you feel like they're dealing with like the more sensitive topics?
I think they're doing great.
I think they were doing a really good job.
Like, this is a great CW show. Like, I feel like we grew up with such great teen, college,
Dawson's Creek,
Felicity,
One Tree Hill.
Like, yes. I want this for young
generation.
People. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think in that light, in a very like TV after school special, like it was done really well.
Totally. And then I also just want to say, like, with the smut, it's like female centric smut.
Yeah.
It is. And we are seeing it's not like how you normally see
and
sex
I think
portrayed.
It's less
and I appreciate that.
gratuitous than like Bridgerton.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's more realistic.
The fact that girl is so young, you can tell they took that into account. The main character is played by an actress who's only 19 years old.
Yes.
So she's literally like 3 years younger than the person that she's playing.
Yes. And he's 10 years older than her.
Yeah. You can tell they're taking that into account with their love scenes. Whereas like there is also the Friends, which I'm obsessed with the Friends.
Oh my
I'm
God.
obsessed
Love.
with that girl. She is
Allie?
Yes.
Love her.
She's a star.
She's a star.
I just want
Runaway.
a show with her hair and her hoop earrings.
Her big ass hair.
Her big ass hair.
Her bangs.
And like I love, and I know this is not a blonde man podcast, but holy shit.
I know.
That guy is fine.
Well, I think he's dyeing his hair for the role. Like you can see his roots.
It's very Zach.
But I
from Saved by the Bell.
still think he's like blonde IRL. They're just like doing it blonder.
Yeah.
But like he is the only blonde man who gets a pass.
Oh, he is so handsome.
Hot.
I love seeing the dad from Reba and like an evil, or the son from Eva and Reba in like an evil role.
So in my group text with Brooke and Kelly was like, just what is his name? Oh, she goes, just for the record, Alibi Kev would never. From Shameless. Did you watch Shameless?
Yeah, normal, non-idiot people know him from Shameless. That is his role.
No, and then I immediately said, oh, well, my sister already texted me and said, Van's really pissing me off. Yes. And I was like, oh, so if you watch Reba, which, by the way, Reba's a good fucking show.
Reba slaps.
Single mom who works too
I think I'm going to start watching Happy's Place. This is not a Peacock podcast. Because Barbara Jean's in it too.
Oh, I love Barbara Jean.
And apparently she wears that purple coat that I love. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. No, I love it. Okay. So Off Campus is good. If you haven't watched it yet, what the fuck are you doing? Clear your calendar for a business day and get on board or get the hell out.
That's our stream it or skip it. It's if you're not watching it, what the fuck are you doing?
No, the amount of times I've like fiercely, like ferociously asked what the fuck you're doing.
I was worried that we were gonna like if it was very much like I gotta watch Off Campus now. I gotta watch it.
No, I'm like, well, I'll just bully you until you do it.
No, hopefully I'll finish it by the end of the week. But I do have 2 episodes of Widow's Bay to catch up on.
Yeah, I need to watch.
I will never know if like it's getting more press or like I'm just a slave to the algorithm and I'm starting to talk about it because it's like all over my algorithm now.
It's all over our podcast page. And I'm seeing it all the time now, but I think we're like slaves to the algorithm. Who even knows?
I know, what is reality?
Where are we in time?
But you should watch Widow's Bay. I have recommended it to so many people.
I want to because I also love the main actor.
And if you love him, he's so good in it.
I know.
He's so silly. Like he will just do.
I've seen like clips on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, I want to watch.
And I just think it's like a crowd pleaser. Like there's something for everybody.
Yes.
Like I have, and everyone's looking for a summer show. So I have had like a handful. Like my brother-in-law and sister, they like binged all the episodes. So Sarah and Aaron, it's not like they're like horror buffs,
right? Because Matt and I are not. But I think that we did watch Haunting of Hill House. So
then
like when it's like gets really big, we're like we have FOMO. And we're like, okay, we'll watch it.
There has been this like because that is the Haunting of Hill House is oh my God,
that's like true horror, like scary.
Flanagan, Michael Flanagan, Mike Flanagan did Haunting of Hill House, and the discourse I am seeing a lot online is that like if you are a Flanagan fan, there's a lot of like not like Easter eggs, but it's definitely geared towards if you like his shows.
Okay, cool. Should we talk about Hacks real quick?
Yes.
Because you're totally caught up?
I'm totally caught up.
Series finale tomorrow night. What do you think is going to happen?
I
texted.
You give your thoughts first.
So I can't. Like, I am enjoying it. I feel like after episode 3, it really started to pick up. And it had, like, the LOL moments. And it, like, was getting... I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere.
There has been... I will tell you this right now. There have been some flops, like, turd episodes.
Yeah.
And then there have been episodes where I am laughing hysterically.
I agree.
And was like, that was one of the greatest episodes of Hacks I've ever seen.
I totally agree.
They've never had a season so uneven before.
It's very strange. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like it's moved into this like Ted Lasso territory.
Yep.
where it's like, is this a comedy? Is this a drama? Like, is this, you know what I mean? It's
100%.
really interesting. I think it picked up after those first episodes, but it has been uneven. There are some where it's like, it's so funny. Like when they were staying in the hotel and Jimmy and Kayla like had bed bugs and they had to like wear those silly outfits.
Obsessed with that. That was a
like,
great episode.
It was, I mean, honestly, like Jimmy is so funny. Jimmy and Kayla are so funny. Like they've been the funniest part. It really hasn't been Deb and Ava.
No.
But so, okay, one thing I did want to say is that Marcus wasn't at her Central Park show. Like there are just like weird inconsistencies that I'm like, if this were happening in real life, like he wouldn't have missed that. He would have been at MSG.
Like sloppy,
and I don't like that because Marcus was like such a central figure from the jump.
What are they afraid of with Marcus?
I don't know because I'm like, is it the actor or is it the writers? Is it the showrunners? Like what's going on?
Because it was Marcus's show.
I know.
Like there was whole plot lines with Marcus's mom
and his boyfriend and his best friend. Like I don't understand.
And we loved it. And that is with the Kayla and what's his face?
Jimmy.
Kayla and Jimmy of it all. They are funny, but I think they give us too much of them.
I do feel like there's storylines where I'm like, we don't have time for this, is how I feel. As I'm like, we're focusing on the wrong things. And
like,
I felt the same way with Ted Lasso.
100%. And I'm a Megan Stelter, like, super fan.
Totally.
I love her, but she is, with that character, that needs to be 1 or 2 lines an episode.
Yeah.
I think a whole episode with her as she is too much.
I don't think it needs to be like, we don't need offshoots of them trying to make their agency work.
No.
We only need to see them in conjunction with Deborah, in conjunction with Ava. Like that's where like they shine. And it's funny. Like that whole storyline of how they got that guy to like turn himself in for murder. Like I didn't actually think that was that funny.
No.
I like didn't think it was funny.
No. It wasn't. That was one of the turd episodes.
Yeah, like the funniest part was when they like got the bed bugs.
Obviously the return of DJ, fabulous episode.
Yes,
but Marcus was in that episode.
That episod was great.
I didn't even think about Marcus not being at MSG.
That was the first thing
because I thought that episode was kind of turdy
and
too.
I just knew. I was like, this isn't Bob Lipka is behind this. Did you know? Like, did you have a feeling?
It's also just like they're pretending that we don't know how the internet works.
I know.
It is like become this like surreal world where like wouldn't reporters know that
like she would have known, she would have had people try to get tickets that couldn't have got them, like when all the little Debbies couldn't get tickets. And like the MSG, like people would have seen like, how did he accomplish that? Did he like get a bunch of bots to do that? Like, and then they couldn't get them from resellers. They would have known before like literally the time of the doors opening.
And I just like don't know, it's like all of these like big things happen and then there's like it's instantly solved, where like the dramatic effect I don't think had the effect because it was like it was going to be this big show and it was going to be so great, we worked towards it, and then it was that's not going to work, but then we'll just go to Central Park.
Like move it to like the smallest stage in Central Park. We'll scrap everything. You had pyrotechnics, you had a lift, like you did all this shit, and now we're just scrapping it and you're going to go do the show in Central Park. Like I did think it was funny to bring Weed back. Weed was really funny.
When she finished that monologue, I literally turned to Jake.
So funny.
I turned to Jake and I go, "Give her the Emmy for outstanding guest appearance. Like she earned it." But you couldn't put Weed. Why couldn't Weed just be the stage manager for MSG?
So true. But when Ava went to hug Weed and Weed like pulled her arm back like she's gonna punch her, I cackled.
She was so fucking funny.
She was so funny.
I'm so happy you thought that, because I was going to be like, I was going to be really sad if you were like, I didn't like the Weed.
No, I love Aunt Jackie. She can do no fucking wrong in my eyes.
Uneven.
But very uneven. So, okay, what I do really want to talk about is that I feel like they are strongly, heavily foreshadowing Deborah's death.
I agree with you.
Like every single episode, and it's not like super overt, but it'll be things like, if I don't get to do this, it'll kill me, and like things like that, where it's like in jest, but I'm like, they just keep talking about it and saying things like that. And then in this last episode, when like she shut down the streets of New York because everybody was crowding the gates, and Ava goes, how's that for a lead to an obituary? And I know that was like tying back into another storyline, but I'm just feeling like they're gonna kill her off.
So I talked about this with Pod Daddy, I talked about this with Jake, And I think his prediction is spot on. So the season finale is going to be like a health scare where we think she's going to die.
Okay.
And then they're going to cop the fuck out.
Yeah.
And it's going to be all these like weepy monologues about how great she is. By the way, Deborah Vance is not a good person.
No.
She is an anti-hero. And then she's going to survive, and then she's going to be on that stupid fucking show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's going to be the end of it.
Yeah, I can see that. And so what I said to Emily is I texted her, I'm like, they're foreshadowing it so much that it makes you feel like they're not going to do it, but they want us to think they're going to do it. And you know, somebody
which is bad writing.
It's just like lazy. It's just lazy. Like for what we've come to expect from Hacks, like a show where like these women have won awards because it's so fucking funny and it's so smart. Like it is just like really not great.
Can I say how proud I am of you for tearing this apart like this?
Oh!
Honey, there was not I don't know, I'm just here for the lulls. There was such like analytics about why you don't like it. I've never been more in love with you.
What a compliment, because I am the one who's just like, oh, I didn't notice that.
And then I'm the one that's like, if you've done the character research, you would know that the character would be there.
I mean, I didn't even get to talk about the concept of Chekhov's gun. Like, do you want to know how much I've been thinking about this?
Woo!
Let's kiss. So we're both watching Rhode Island. I did
Yes.
finally bully Emily and make her do it, and you are enjoying
And
it.
I am very much enjoying it.
It's like fun, silly housewife shenanigans.
yes.
So a theme of this whole season right now has been Rosie versus Kelsey. Like they've both been really like poking at each other. Once I realized who was who, I could kind of like decide.
Yeah.
So like in the last episode, we had Rosie invite Kelsey over, like they like make amends, and she's like, okay, come over and you can cut my hair at my house. And so Kelsey comes in her Range Rover with a siren, and she's like on a megaphone, and she's like, house police, like I'll put the clip in.
This is the house police. My guys on the property. Suspect says 8,000 square feet. Or like 2,000 inches.
Hello?
This is Unit 1. I got eyes on the property. Suspect claims 8,000 square feet.
Hello? What are you doing? House police is here.
And they get into this like screaming match.
I definitely thought it was funny.
No, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's only funny if the person who you're making fun of also thinks it's funny.
And
you know what I mean?
And it definitely, I really do think that Kelsey thought that she was being funny.
No, I think she did too.
But
Like I think
also
her intentions were to make light of it and bring levity to the situation.
Yes.
But the second she realized Rosie wasn't having it, she should have
apologized.
been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
If that's truly how you were." Yes, I agree.
was totally trying to make a joke. Like, I'm so sorry. It did not go over well.
So there was this like, basically, and this is just like pure Housewives, where it's like, Kelsey is judging Rosie about lying about the square footage of her house.
And then Rosie like pretty reads her, and she's like, you're judging me about my house? You don't have a house.
No.
Like, you're judging me about my husband? You don't have a husband.
No.
You want to talk about my career? You've had one for 1 year.
So
it's pretty great.
Kelsey has spent really formative years being a kept woman. I cannot believe her friends and family let her
is not
do that.
Cooked.
She has openly said like she doesn't know how to like pay rent. She doesn't know how to pay.
She's never gonna. Her ex is still paying her rent.
She didn't know what like utilities were. This woman is 31 years old.
It's crazy. She was just like living in this mansion, getting taken care of by like a maid and him. It's gross.
Like maids taking seeds out of her lemon.
Oh my God, that is so nuts.
Also, like, how is that guy so rich? I like looked him up. Like,
Isn't he a former judge?
No, his dad was a former judge. Do judges make that much money?
He's committing crimes. He's in the mafia.
100%.
Like dark web.
100%.
It's not good. It's blood money. Okay. And then the other big fight we got in the latest episode was Liz versus Alicia. Alicia is like the fan favorite. Everybody's loving her. She is funny. I love a cracka. She's just like kooky. She's like a perfect kooky housewife. Like she loves dolls. She kind of says like off-color things, and then she'll just be like, "Oh, here, take a cracker. I love a cracker." Like it's so funny. And Liz is sort of the queen bee of the group. Like she has connections to almost everybody, and I would say like she's like kind of running things.
And I do fucking love Liz.
I do like Liz, but I do think she was super wrong in this fight.
I just don't know why she was so offended.
It was weird.
Alicia's story.
For the backstory, Alicia was like opening up to the group, and she said, you know, when I was younger, my dad left us. He left my mom and me, and he sold our family a home, and they did not have a home. And she's like, we were homeless. We had to like go live with my grandmother. And like, and Liz really took umbrage with her saying they were homeless. And it's like, and then Liz is trying to like even like, she's like, you were never homeless.
You were never homeless. She literally puts her fingers in her ears.
Yes.
God, I love them.
And she's
I
like,
watched the show for Alicia and Liz.
Yeah, I totally agree. And she's like, so they're fighting about it. And Alicia is basically like, you're like what she didn't say this because they're like screeching at each other, but she's like, you're invalidating my experience.
Yes.
And you're telling me how I felt. And that's not fucking
no.
okay. And Liz is basically like, well, people define homelessness as like you're sleeping on a bench, which by the way, as somebody who like in my career, like I know what homelessness is, and like yes, I know that that's a generalization that people think, but homelessness has a very varying definitions. Like you can be sleeping in your car, you can be couch surfing, you can be doubling up with friends and family. Like I know exactly what Alicia is saying,
and Alicia,
and she's
didn't
not wrong.
Say that she was walking the streets.
No,
she even said she went from having a home, to having to live with her grandma
in like her grandmother's basement. And then like they cut to a scene of Alicia talking to her mom about it, and her mom's like, yeah, we were just going from friend to friend. Like that is traumatic, by the way. Like
correct,
your dad just left you and sold your home out from under you.
One without a home.
That's
meaning
horrible.
Homeless.
And so I just thought it was so shitty of Liz. Like she just like would not let it go. Like Alicia was crying. She was in tears and was just like, this is so fucked up.
It's just like Liz which is what makes her an interesting character, like this like old school, like you don't say this about your family.
She's like, what would your family say about this? Like I just feel like
don't
I
talk
feel
about
like
your
she
family
was
like this.
She was defending Alicia's family, like taking their feelings into account before she was taking her friend who was right in front of her, like weeping, her feelings into account.
And it's all about like, here are things that you say and here are things that you don't say, and you don't like family doesn't go against family. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It's giving New Jersey. Like that's where it's like, okay.
And it's like this I don't subscribe to that.
No.
And it's stupid, and I will in that I will be on Team Alicia forever.
Yeah. So otherwise, like we don't have to do full recaps, but I am really enjoying Rhode Island. And if you're new to the Bravoverse and you don't know where to start, like I would start there because we're only like, I don't know, 6 or 7 episodes
and everybody's
in.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
So you can like join the discourse.
You
as
can
someone
get in.
who's really dived in. Like this podcast is a lot of things, but what it really is like me entering this universe that Lauren has been a part of, like, and I will say I am enjoying it. Taylor Watch.
Did you see her at the Cleveland Knicks game?
I just don't like any of it.
Like her or wait, what do you not like?
So I just feel like she puts on these personas.
Totally.
And this persona was girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't know. So, every time you ask me like why I don't like something, it's like, oh, I'm just because I fucking hate women, okay?
I was totally asking from a place of curiosity.
Internalized misogyny.
No, I just didn't know if you were saying you didn't like her style. I didn't know like what she was wearing.
Her style was fine, very NBA.
I actually thought like what she was wearing was pretty good, and I thought her bangs looked thinned. The merkin.
They must have. She must have been watching the last podcast or listening to the last podcast. What were your thoughts?
So I'm kind of an NBA girly. So like I always will watch the playoffs with my husband, and it was fun. Okay, so here's the thing about these games is that like depending on who's in the playoffs, like you're gonna get celebrity sightings or not. Like the Knicks have obviously it's the New York team.
Full row.
So like courtside for Knicks is fucking insane. Like Spike Lee is always gonna be there. Timothy Chalamet is there. Is Kylie gonna be there with them? It's been yes and no. We've gotten Ben Stiller. Like, there's just like a huge array of people. And so I do think it's really fun when the celebrities show up and show out for like these Midwestern teams.
Definitely.
So I appreciated, because Travis is from Cleveland. So I did appreciate that they went to a Cleveland game and did see Cleveland lose and then get fully swept by the Knicks. So the Knicks are going to the playoffs.
Oh,
or the Knicks are going to the finals. Yeah. It was not a great game.
But still, I love that.
But I appreciated it from that perspective because, like, as an Indiana Pacers fan, like, there are no famous people who are going to come to Pacers games and sit courtside.
Hey, Greg Kinnear, where you at, boy?
I know. What the fuck? So
David Letterman. I'm just naming people from Indiana.
I don't know how you even know that. That's insane trivia knowledge.
The Jacksons, but I don't think you want them there.
No, I definitely don't want them there. Jesus Christ. So I appreciated that. But I know what you're saying. Like, she was like, well, look at my silly boyfriend chugging a beer on the Jumbotron.
It's giving, but I know what I'm giving, where it's like, she is there with Travis.
Yes.
And she wants to be Travis's fiance.
Yeah.
And you know, there's always going to be this element that, like, do I like any other Taylor that's not like pretending to be in the woods writing folklore?
Yeah, totally.
That's something I have to like start to like accept about
myself.
myself.
I'm like, I feel like I would totally act like that if it were like Matt and me. I do act like that when Matt's being stupid.
I'm
like,
play that.
Yeah.
Like if I were going to a
I'm the
basketball game,
long-suffering wife.
Yeah,
of my dumb husband.
Yeah.
But it's like a bit.
100%. And she's just doing that.
She's just doing
That's
that.
the reason I don't like it.
You just want her to stand in her power.
Yeah.
I do understand that. But no, I thought it was fun to see them there. People were psyched to see them. So of course they kept putting them on the Jumbotron and everything, but it was cute.
And I hated the announcer who was like Travis with his girlfriend. Like, I didn't think it was funny.
First of all, it's his fiance.
And I know they were making a joke.
I know, but
I didn't like it.
we aren't making those jokes.
No.
We're saying Mr. Swift, like
Yes.
Travis Swift.
One thing, he is going, like, he would love that too.
Yes, he would. Absolutely.
And, you know, it's clear, like, they are going to make, so I'm going to say this right now, like, they are making a spectacle of this wedding. They are starting to be seen in public.
Do you think that's what's behind the pap walks?
Yes.
Is there drumming up for
So
the wedding?
do not claim that you want privacy for this wedding.
I'm thinking the same thing, because it's like, why are they all of a sudden
She's
out
promoting
and
it
about?
like she's gonna like she's in a movie.
I don't think this is gonna be a Nick Jonas, Priyanka Chopra, SpawnCon wedding where literally everything was sponsored.
No.
But I do agree, like, they are being way more open book about like their wedding than I ever would have imagined.
Don't we like know the date and the venue?
It's crazy.
And it's in New York City?
Yeah. Official rumors suggested she would marry an ocean house, but
I mean, I was excited about her doing a Rhode Island wedding because it's
that
just so
seems more her.
synonymous with
Totally.
that place. And I just think, like, I don't
and
know.
then it was bought by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We will see. I mean, I don't know if they're going to confirm exactly what it is, but like, it's just interesting because of security. They're so tight-lipped about certain things.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna get, like, I don't know if we're gonna get a People exclusive, because they're better than that, of like their wedding photos. Like,
they're gonna get a Vogue exclusive.
Like Bachelor. Oh my god.
You know they're gonna get a Vogue exclusive.
They're gonna get a Vogue exclusive. Has she's done a Vogue cover,
And again,
right? Her and Carly Kloss did like that weird like lesbian.
The weird lesbian road trip.
The lesbian road trip.
That was like one of the first icks I got from her, because I had a major.
It was bad.
In my Taylor fandom, I like had this break, and it was during Reputation. I will never forgive myself for it. And that was like the start of it, where it's like, it starts with like, she has giant Instagram pictures of all of her friends on her wall, and many of them are of Kloss. It's like, oh my God, girl, you're gay.
Does she know she's just a lesbian? Okay, we keep speculating about people's sexuality, which we don't do on this podcast.
I mean, I would also be in love with Carly Kloss in 2013 too, people. And like,
yeah, shout out to Carly Kloss. She's a hometown hero around these parts. I saw her at Clover and the Bee once.
That's so cool.
It was really amazing. I was like, who's that tall, willowy, beautiful, superhuman alien?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I have nothing else to discuss. We've been recording for well over an hour at this point.
I think that's it.
So stay tuned. We will continue covering all things Bravo and fun pop culture stuff. And make sure you are following us on social media at Midwest Besties Pod. Like and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.